All right, let's talk about this rain this morning. It was a wet one on our drive in. You said we have several hours to kind of mess with this mess.
Yeah, it is a mess. And over the next probably about till 10, 11 o'clock this morning, we're going to be dealing with some heavy rainfall. So if you do have travel plans, I know a lot of folks coming into Indianapolis for the Classic game, and we've got IU that'll be in town, Notre Dame, we've got fans from Purdue, Butler going to be in Indianapolis, in addition to the Colts fans, and maybe even a few Patriots fans will be in town today. And if you are coming earlier on, just know that rain gear is going to be necessary, at least over the next few hours. Live Doppler radar 13 as we get into the eastern side of the state. This is where we've been picking up on some of these heavier downpours along the I-70 corridor. Really heavy rain where you see these yellows showing up over Richmond to around Cambridge City over in Wayne County. This extends through the metro and even into the southwestern part of the state. Heavier downpours now from Bloomington to Bloomfield and even over to Linton. So this is going to be one of those things we'll have to just deal with this morning as we're part of a larger storm system, and all of this rain is moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. So it's an endless supply of water in the atmosphere, which is why this rain is going to be likely until we can get this boundary to push out. But I don't really see that happening until at least the middle part of our morning. Pretty impressive numbers so far. Over the past 24 hours, we picked up over a ½ inch of rain here in Indianapolis, just over that as well in Shelbyville, 0.68 inches down in Bloomington. And I wouldn't be surprised if we picked up an additional ½ inch of rainfall before this is all said and done. This is what it looks like on our roads this morning. This is I-65. If you're coming up from the city's south side, certainly with some waterlogged interstates, and this is going to be the trend across central Indiana. Even in rural locations, you get into some low-lying spots. Certainly be on the lookout for some areas of ponding and some localized flooding. Let's break down this timeline as we go from now through about 10 a.m. Notice the heaviest of the stuff is going to start to wrap up from west to east. Still going to be some lingering showers here in the Indy Metro before a lot of this is out of here by about lunchtime today. As we take you on through the afternoon, we'll pause here at 5 p.m. Notice what's going to happen to your temperatures. We go from the low 40s out there right now back into the 30s, so turning colder as that colder, drier air mass arrives. Could even see a few flurries in the northern tier of the state as temps drop back near freezing at that point. And then we're going to hold steady near that 32-degree mark as the sun goes down through 9 p.m. Right there around 32 degrees. So the second half of your day certainly much colder than what we're waking up to right now. But the good news is, if you're heading out to do a little tailgating for the Colts game 5 p.m., we are going to be dry as temperatures fall to 36 degrees at 5, back near freezing for kickoff at 8 o'clock. And then if you're leaving, we're going to hold steady in the lower 30s during the evening tonight. Tomorrow, much colder, but at least we see some sunshine. We're back into the upper 30s for the second half of your weekend and turning mostly sunny in the afternoon. We've got a couple of warmer days, low 40s to get this holiday week started in a quiet pattern as well. We've got 43 Thursday, and then for Christmas Eve, 48.
All right. Thank you, Lindsay.